What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dumb Stuff with Matt. Last video, you saw me get the power steering rack in. Tonight, we have more parts. Our radiator finally showed up. I need to go through and clean all these parts up, paint them all up nice so they look good, and then hopefully throw this thing in here and maybe we'll hear it make some noise tonight. I doubt it, but we're going to try. So, let's get to it here. I got the old side panels. I got the main support beam, new hoses, new radiator. I'm gonna actually end up running an electric fan on here because the old fan was all basically missing pieces and such. So I'm gonna put you on the stand and I'm gonna get after it. All right, now that you're on the stand, I really don't think I needed to waste all your time with you watching me just go super slow on these metal pieces to get them all cleaned up. So I'm gonna put you guys on the Hyperloop. Well, they look a little better. These things are really rough. I couldn't believe it. I don't know if that's welds from when they were made or what. But the show must go on. I'm going to go throw a coat of paint on these real quick. And there we go. I am using the Rust Reformer paint because these parts were a little surface rusty. Let's see how they dry. Well, not a fantastic update for y'all. I was starting to put the thermostat housing top on and noticed it has some cracks in it. There's a few more down there at the bottom. Not really looking great. So, some hasty disconnect and some cutting, trying to figure out where our problems were at. This tube runs back through there, or no, I'm sorry. That tube kind of runs back there like that. There is a significant amount of rust right there. I threw some brake clean through the passage to see if I could see where the crack was. I had a feeling this thing didn't have any coolant in it when I got it. I kind of knew this was coming, but dang. It's got a big old crack in the block right up here. Hard to get you guys in there. No good light, no good source. So, the little Spitfire fights back. We've been doing some good work on it lately. I was hoping she was going to reciprocate, but she didn't. So what's the next move here, guys? Should we do some sort of cool motor swap? I think we could probably get maybe a K-Series Honda engine. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe a 2J. My wife just looked at me and shook her head. So that's good. I don't know. But not all nights are good nights. We don't win them all. Well, guys, took a few days thinking it over, and it still rotates over fine, so I think we're going to fix this the right way. And then when it blows up, it blows up. So, obviously, where that crack is at, I can't get you guys into. There's about 2.2 inches of space, barely enough for me to get my swollen knuckle fingers in there. So, let me get after it and see if we can get this thing to hold coolant. Now, I couldn't show you guys the repair on the head, but here is the repair on the thermostat housing. There was cracks all along both sides of this edge. Either had a wrong bolt in it at one time or it froze. I'm not sure which, but That is the redneck repair. Thank you, JB Weld. Alright, we're going to let this sit up. I got a lawnmower to work on. Got a four-wheeler to work on. Got a golf cart to work on that's outside the garage. So, this has got to sit for about 6 hours, and then I can try to pull that nut out, or that bolt out. Chase the threads just a smidgen, and sand it down. I'll be back. First floor, menswear. Snug as a bug. Down. You sit on us. Huh. It's a little lower than I remember. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Tiny car. What made me a liar? Oh, I know why. Bullshit. Let's see what we got here now. Come on. Do your things. Nothing's going right these days. Well. We'll try again a few, I guess. Alright, let's try again. I got faith this time. I think she's gonna run. Maybe. Let's see what we got. A little bit of go-go juice. Try again. A little more sauce. Well, guys, we have made a mess tonight. We got both sides of the suspension put back on. I got the radiator in. I had to update our repair from earlier, a little bit jankier, but I think it's going to work just fine. That is pretty dang solid. So as it sits right now, like I said, I've been kind of hustling on this one. I'm in a time crunch, so I didn't take much video. I got the fuel system mounted. I got my clicky-clacky mounted. All I'm waiting on is the fitting to connect to the bottom of the tank. I do have the fuel gauge working. It's a little weird. When the float's full, the gauge says half. So I don't know if that's a fancy across the ocean Chinese thing or if I need a different resistor in line to make all that work. But otherwise, our gauges are almost all the way wired in. We got our fuel pressure regulator installed. We are close, guys, but unfortunately, for this week, we are out of time. It is Tuesday night. I usually try to get my videos up by Friday. It takes me a couple nights of editing. Believe it or not, that horrible editing you see takes a couple days to get done. But we're getting close. I'm hoping within the week I'll be able to move this thing around the driveway and then maybe drive this thing to work 50 miles each way. Pretty crazy, but we'll see how it works. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry for the mess on this video. We've been, like I said, I've been busting a hump trying to get this thing finished up. So, we'll start over again next week. See you guys next time. Thanks for stopping in. Hit the bloopy bloop thing at the bottom. Bye.